Oh, good day, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Today, it's a scorcher. It's supposed to be close to 100. I want to keep some food cool whenever you're camping, let's say. Got the Setpower's DC refrigerator, solar panel, Dokio. Recommend them. For the money, you can't beat the things. And they even come with a charger and a little kit with them. But I digress. Let's get back to this. We're not using any batteries. We're not using any chargers. We're just running this bad boy straight off the sun. There's no clouds to interfere today, so we should be able to run this thing all day long in the sun. Let's get after it. Every once in a while, in your old age, you gotta just pull up your pants a little bit. See this thing right here? Makes the old pants slide. But as you can see, we got the panel out. It's just gonna take a couple more things and we'll be getting this cooling off. All right, I'm back. It's a jump cut, but let's get started. Did you miss me? I know you did. Let's get after it. Got a couple items here. Let's start hooking this up. All right, what do we got going on here? I got the wire going over to the panel. That came with the panels. It came with XT60, this Dokio 300 watt. But I'm probably just gonna need 200 watts. On a good day, 100 watts. 100 watt panel, this refrigerator here, you think it would pull a lot, but it only pulls 55 watts of power. So 100 watt solar panel, on a good day, you're gonna get 65, 70 out of it. But it's gotta be a really clear day. But the 300, it's gonna have no problem. You see here, I don't know if you can read this. It's so bright out here today. Oh my gosh. There's the voltage. Okay, it says 12.1. Panel is 18 volts. This doesn't like, actually it does like 24 volts, but 18 volts is in between the limits of this to go from 12 to 24. I wish it would do everything in between 12 and 24, but it doesn't. But that's okay, because what I got here is a buck converter. It takes like 24 volts DC, 18 volt DC, and it regulates it down to 12, and it's pretty, you know, this is saying 12.1. And by the way, I got this, I bought it for like 12 bucks. It has USB ports, 3 cigarette ports. Got it for 12 bucks, and then put an XT connector on it so I can just mix and match everything I got here to make it work. So let's say 12 volts, let's plug it in and let's give her a go. All right, I moved everything behind the solar panel because I'm telling you what, it's hot out here. This is already up to 82 degrees, 83, but look, it's already coming down. Now, with the load, I'm down to 11.5. Now what you gotta do with these refrigerators is you have to set it to the low setting. They have a low, medium. How low do you want to draw your battery? Well, car batteries, you know, fluid, lead acid fluid batteries, they don't like to be drawn down a lot and then brought back up. So you can set it to cut off higher, lower, or higher, medium, or lower. I put it on the lower setting so it'll take this lower volt, because even though it's 12 volts being converted by that, once you get it under load, it's going to draw down. It's going to draw down that power. But again, here, you know, this is nice for 12 bucks. You know, you put the old XT connector on it, and it's saying 11.9 over here. So it might have some cable loss too. I don't know how accurate these are, but yeah, let's see. We'll give it a while. I'll let you know. But you know, I got it in the shade. That's one thing nice. See, I'm back behind the solar panels, the old Nokia. You know, 300 watts for $300, along with the charger kit and everything. I highly recommend them. The Setpower, it's been working out. It's been working out tremendously. But yeah, you can hear it's very quiet, this Setpowers. But we'll let it sit. It's empty, so whenever it's empty, it's going to take a long time to cool off. So we'll come revisit this, and I'll tell you how long it took to get down into the 40s, or, you know, 30s. Alrighty, so I put the DC current meter on here, and we're pulling four amps. So 4 times, you know, 11 or 12, and that'll give you what kind of, so right around 50, you know, like I said, 50 watts to run this. We should be fine. Okay, on the panel input side, I'm bringing in 5.5 amps, and so yeah, it's a little lossy on it, but like I say, we got plenty of power with that Nokia 300 watt panel. You know, we're gonna have no problem keeping up with the 4 amps or 5 amps that it wants to have. I believe this is a 10 amp. This is a 10 amp, so we're well under the 10 amps. So this thing won't be getting hot or being overdriven. And you can get those on eBay, Amazon for about $12. Say $12 for the kit. Get yourself some XT connectors so you don't have to mess around with butt connectors or anything, and you can swap it out on the fly. And of course, the multimeter here, which is not, let's see what we're drawing here. It's the old, I shouldn't turn sideways. It's the old Astro I want to say AI. The Astro AI CM4K0R or OR. Yeah, it has, I'm a wreck right now. It has the DC. Gotta make sure, you're gonna pay a little bit more for the DC, but this was only about 38 bucks. So, and a lot of people use these and they highly recommend them. So yeah, no problems with that meter so far. Okay, it's just been a minute or two. We've come from 83 down to 81. Again, I'll set a timer right now at 81. We'll see how long it takes. One more thing, boys and girls. I started this test at 8:15. So sun is, oh my gosh, it's not even 9 a.m. So it's a morning sun. As you know, in life, the higher the sun gets, the more powerful it is. So we're having no problems. Oh my gosh, it's good to be out of the sun. I'm sweating. Listen, it's gonna have no problem, you know, running that. Now you can't do this on a cloudy day, because if you had clouds, it would turn off, turn back on, turn off. It'd be a pain in the butt. But if you're going camping and the sky's looking like that, no clouds, heck, why waste cycling your batteries whenever you can just throw this out in the sun all day long. And if you're really worried about that low voltage, that, you know, running at 11 volts instead of a higher voltage, higher the voltage, the less amps you're going to pull. But like I say, we're fine. But this device right here, this one costs a little bit more. It was like 25 bucks maybe. And with a screwdriver, where am I at? Right there. You can adjust that. I adjust this one to like 14 volts, so it's running like a car would be charging. And you can use this. I wanted to show you the cheap method. I'll throw this in line and demonstrate it to you at the end of the video. All right, coming up on the 5-minute mark, and we're already down to 74. We dropped 10 degrees. I'm thinking 30 minutes we'll be down in where it's stopping around 30, but let's find out. All right, 10 minutes in. We're sitting at 67. Near the end, we'll take these panels. I'll just throw them flat on the ground because, you know, the sun will be up a little bit higher. But I'll just throw those panels straight on the ground and see if we can keep that refrigerator. I know we will. I'll get 100 watts out of these, and all I need is 50 watts to run that refrigerator. But I'll get 100 out of these. We'll toss them down on the ground just to show you that you don't need this fancy. Oh, by the way, go check my video. I took a satellite, one of these guys right here. Oh, the sun's bad. Let me get out of the sun here, people. I took one of these, got it free. The gas stations don't use them anymore. They use like the internet that comes straight to their building now. They don't use satellite anymore to run their credit cards and stuff like that. But so you can get these free if you ask around. I just took that and I welded up a mount. Go check out my video on a cheap solar mount or DIY solar mount, and you'll find that sucker right there. All right, 20 minutes in, and we're sitting at 53 degrees already. Guys, it's time to run a scenario by you. Let's say you're out and you're driving down the road, your car breaks down, battery's dead. You've been trying to start it, battery's dead, your refrigerator ain't working, and what are you gonna do? Well, if you had that solar panel, you could just throw it out, hook up your fridge, and you know, it's only 8:30. We'd be drinking 50-degree beer already, but by 9 o'clock, you're drinking cold ones down in the 30s. You're drinking cold ones in the 30s while you're just waiting for your buddy to come. You know your buddies, you can't trust them. They might be out 3-4 hours later. Well, you don't want to be drinking hot beer. So right now, you're drinking cold ones, waiting for your buddy to come pick you up on the side of the road. You wanted a scenario, why would you ever do this without a battery? I'm giving you one. All right, we are at the 30-minute mark, and we're already down to 42, which is really refrigerator, temperature. Oh, down to 41. We'll let it go for another 10 minutes, and we'll stop this test, and I'll be able to tell you we were in refrigerator range in about 40 minutes. And it's 90 degrees outside, so not bad at all. Also, with that refrigerator running cooler, it's only drawing like 2.4, so like 30 some watts now. So the cooler it gets, the less amperage it's pulling. All right, we're about 38 minutes in. See, we're not drawing any amps right now. Refrigerator, see the voltage pops back up to it because there's no draw on it. So it turned off at 35, so 38 minutes in, and we topped off the refrigerator. Well, there you have it, people. Let's just wrap this up. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, so even in the morning sun, I was able to cool that refrigerator off with that 300 watt panel. 200 watt, you'll probably be all right too, but I'm just saying, I got the 300. It's a good deal. I'm hot, I'm sweating, but my refrigerator's cool. And yeah, if I had a cold one in there, I'd be starting to drink at 9 o'clock in the morning, but not today. I'm not camping, but look forward to, I might get the solar chuck wagon out and take it out there and do some cooking with it with my budget DIY solar that I just posted with a regular car battery. Cheapo way to go. Might go camping with the solar chuck wagon with that and give her a try. So yeah, I want to thank you all for joining me, and have a great day. See you on the next one. All right, a little bonus footage. See, yeah, this is putting out 14. This is reading 14.4. Again, it's not running right now, so I might draw it down to maybe, 14, 13.5. But if you're worried about voltage being at a little bit higher level, just spend an extra 10 bucks. Get one of these guys here where and this is a 10 ampere too. And you can adjust the voltage up to a higher level. All right, one more video here, flat on the ground. Let's go over here. And yeah, she's bringing in 14.4. Working just fine, even though they're just sitting flat on the ground.